Hi everybody, welcome back to Crypto Events Announcements. My name is Eugene Ravanenko. I'm your Crypto MC, and please welcome my today's guest. He is Benz, he's CEO of Changelly. He's from London, United Kingdom, and he also will be the distinguished speaker in the Moscow, Russia on October 16 and 17 at the Blockchain Live Europe conference hosted by Sergey Hitrov and his brilliant listening help team. Eric, it's a great pleasure to have you on the interview.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited about the event, and I'm looking forward to coming to Moscow for Blockchain Live.
For those guys who may be not familiar with you, could you please give us a bit intro, tell about yourself and what are you working on right now in the blockchain industry?
Yeah, so we're doing some exciting things at Changelly. We've been going through a growth period. Obviously, we've been just transitioning from that kind of startup mentality and business approach. Now we've been going strong for over 4 years. So we have a lot in store to come, and we're just now solidifying the business as a really mainstream player in this growing crypto ecosystem. So it's been quite exciting to be a part of, and I look forward to talking to the audience at Blockchain Life more about that.
Well, what are your main reasons? Why did you decide to share your ideas and a huge experience at the Blockchain Live conference? We know you love Russia. You were at the MC at ICO Hyperthon in St. Petersburg in 2017, where ICO Hype, where I remember you. Why did you choose this fall to share ideas again in Russia?
Well, there is no borders when it comes to crypto or blockchain, and to assume that we have to stay within our comfort zones or certain communities is not the case. And I expressed this and showcased that to the world in 2017 before the big, let's call it adoption or whatever you want to call it, by coming to Russia and having that big event in St. Petersburg. I brought along with me John Matonis and lots of other great influencers and thought leaders. And, at that very moment, we saw a huge explosion in growth. And, blockchain and crypto is about bringing these siloed communities together. And we need to understand more about what the opportunities are with the technology, how we go about learning about it in a more productive means, as opposed to just thinking about it as money. It's much more than that, our whole understanding of finance and what value actually is and the definition of money is transforming. And this is something that has been very, very set in people's minds in terms of what it is for the past 2,000 years now. And it's very fun for me to really, go to different places and talk about how money is changing and how people need to understand that this is not just a transfer or a store of value, but so much more.
What specific topics will you be talking about in Moscow?
Well, exactly that. I mean, at Blockchain Life, I'll be doing a whole presentation on the evolution of money, and how this word is being redefined and really what it means, and how people can start taking control of it. Because, no longer is the idea or concept of needing to, have a big bank, like, the word bank, we associate that word with, the biggest building on the block with the white pillars and the marble flooring. Yet now it's in our phones, it's in our pockets, it's on our wallets. And what does that mean to be your own bank and take control of your own value? And how do you maximize that value and utilize it for your everyday needs and growth,
From your viewpoint as an experienced insider, you've been observing the industry in recent years. What are the main trends right now in the blockchain industry worldwide?
I think the threats that you're seeing are the same threats that you see in any industry that goes through this early period and trying to formalize itself. Dealing with people that you probably shouldn't be doing business, and the scammers and people that really are bad actors, obviously. So you obviously try and avoid that as much as possible. Those people, I think kind of slow down a lot of the benefits and understanding more about the positive things that blockchain and cryptocurrencies provide. Also, I think that the amount of friction points still in terms of the adoption. I mean, Changelly is a perfect example of how easy it is to buy and enter the crypto ecosystem. And removing, companies need to remove or unravel that friction in order to also enable the onboarding or adoption process. And, that's something that we're still fighting for. And you see it more now than you did in previous years, but education is increasing, but not to the point of, global mass adoption. And, it's not going to be something that's going to be on a global scale as much as we want it to be until the universities and schools and everyone starts teaching and educating people about the technology of blockchain and what cryptocurrencies and tokenized economies are really all about, and how to participate and how to grow and utilize those tools for the benefit of their businesses. So there is a fast adoption upon us. We still haven't gotten to that stage. So I look forward to obviously, being a part of that, as I have been for 7 years now.
And finally, whom do you recommend to visit Blockchain Live Europe 2019 conference in Moscow in cold fall Moscow? What type of person will mostly benefit of attending this conference?
Well, Moscow is a fantastic global hub for Asia to connect with Europe, and for Europe to connect with the Far East, and for new markets as well to see what's going on in that economy. And I would say, it's a call to coders, to institutions alike, to retail investors, to funds, to family offices. I mean, the amount of people that can benefit from more knowledge and from actually understanding how to participate with these businesses, whether it's on an actual use case scenario or whether it's on an investment scenario. There are many different ways to get involved, and you see the lineup as well in the agenda for Blockchain Live. I think that there's going to be some phenomenal thought leaders and influencers and companies that are going to be representing their businesses and doing a good job to give further insight into really what this ecosystem is providing.
Yeah, it's going to be the biggest conference in Europe in fall 2019. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you find it useful for your business or you want to meet Eric Benz personally, please attend Blockchain Live Europe Conference 2019 Europe in Moscow in October 16 and 17. Find your promo code Romanenko for a 10% discount below. And by the way, we can also meet with you and other events. Please visit cryptomc.com and find a list of events and that promo codes for that events, and subscribe on my Facebook page and YouTube channel. And stay tuned for next speaker's interview of Blockchain Live Europe Conference. Eric Benz, CEO of Changelly from London, United Kingdom. Eugene Romanenko with you. Thank you for watching. See you on October 16 and 17 in Moscow in the Blockchain Live Europe Conference. And stay tuned, stay crypto. Thank you, Eric.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.